A young man accidentally fell for his best friend's mother and, while his friend's father was away, became intimate with her unaware that his friend Tom had witnessed the whole thing. The next day, filled with resentment, Tom sought out the young man's mother, Lila, and did the same thing to her. As he approached, he kept saying he was sorry, leaving Lila frozen and speechless. Then Tom revealed the secret between Ian and his own mother, Sophie. Lila couldn't believe it was true. Lila and Sophie had been best friends since childhood, growing up together, and both had gotten married and had sons after becoming adults. Later, Lila's husband died in an accident, plunging her into deep grief, and it was Sophie who stayed by her side and helped her through it. Years passed, and the two boys, Ian and Tom, had grown into handsome, bright young men. The two families often gathered for meals by the beach, living peaceful and relaxed lives. That changed when Tom's father decided to take a teaching position at the University of Sydney and wanted the whole family to move there. Sophie, however, couldn't bear to leave their hometown and wanted more time to think about it, so her husband went ahead alone. One day, Sophie was swimming in the ocean and climbed onto a floating log to rest, only to find Ian there too. They were very close, and the atmosphere became somewhat charged. Ian looked at the mature Sophie and began to feel something different stirring inside him. Normally, their families were very casual with each other. Lila would dance with Tom, and Sophie would be affectionate with Ian, and these small moments only reinforced Ian's feelings. That night, while Tom was asleep, Ian quietly slipped into Sophie's room. Though Sophie resisted at first, she eventually gave in to perhaps deep down, she'd been anticipating this moment all along. Just then, Tom came upstairs to get water and saw his mother walking out of Ian's room. He instantly understood everything, and it shattered him. He walked alone to the beach and sat on the sand all night, finally deciding that he needed to express his feelings to Lila too. Lila noticed he was upset and reached out to comfort him, but unexpectedly, Tom kissed her. Lila was startled but didn't push him away, only worrying that someone might see them. Afterward, Tom told Lila what had happened the night before. She didn't believe it at first, but seeing the serious look on his face, she realized her best friend had actually gotten involved with Ian. Back at work, Lila's colleagues thought she seemed unusually upbeat, and she began to think about how to deal with this situation. When she got home, Tom was waiting at her door, saying he didn't want to go back and asking to stay at her place. In the middle of the night, unable to sleep, he walked into Lila's room and lay down beside her. Lila, who had been alone for over 10 years, suddenly found herself in such close contact with a man again. Her heart raced, and she didn't dare move all night until Tom gently touched her arm and she slowly began to relax. Tom didn't go home until noon the next day. When Sophie asked where he'd been all night, Tom coldly replied, "You have no idea what he's done to you," leaving Sophie alone with her heartbreak.